Hey everybody, it's Mandy and welcome to my channel, Just One More Bag 01, where luxury meets lifestyle. If you are obsessed with designer handbags, love luxury items, enjoy traveling, or just want to get a glimpse of Winston, you are in the right place. Each week I put out a video on Wednesday and Saturday talking about some of the new luxury items that are out there. I review my personal collection, I show what fits in my bags, and do all kinds of fun stuff. If that is something that interests you, I encourage you to please subscribe to my channel to keep up with me, and I am working towards my goal of 1,000 subscribers, so it really would mean a lot to me. Today, I am so excited to share some things with you guys. I was not planning to film today, but I got a call today, I got a text today from my Hermès SA, and we have an unboxing. So I was just eating my lunch at my desk today, taking my little lunch break, and all of a sudden I get a message from my SA. She was actually on vacation for a couple weeks, so I did see, she texted me some outfits the other day, and I actually just didn't get to respond to her or catch up with her since she returned. But she shot me a text, and she's just like, "Hi, I have this bag in this color. Are you interested?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm interested." I almost dropped my phone. I was texting back so quickly. And I immediately took a screenshot, texted to the husband, and I'm like, "Oh my God, they have a bag I want." And I was like, "Can you take me to Hermès tonight?" So he wrote back, "Yes, but you're taking me to dinner." And I'm like, "Anywhere you want, no problem." So that's what happened. So I got off of work, quickly zoomed home to meet the husband, head down to Hermès. And can you guys tell me, why do they close at 6 p.m.? That is not late enough. I don't know about your guys' Hermès, but mine closes at 6 at night, and I could really use a little more time. I am fortunate though, because they are open 7 days a week at the location that I go to, and I know that a lot of them are not. So I am just so excited to share this with you guys. So I guess without further ado, we'll just get right into the unboxing, and then I can tell you a little bit more on story time. I will just say before I get to the unboxing though, I'm sorry, I did put out a video talking about my Hermès visit a week ago when my SA wasn't there, and they offered me a bag and I actually refused it. And I was worried, like, oh my God, is that going to put a black mark on my account? But I guess not. I guess that they do actually appreciate that you only take a bag if you really do care about it and want it. So let's get to the unboxing now. Sorry for that delay. All right, here we go. This is a big box compared to my others. Oh, it's so cute. I wish I could tie these ribbons back up as pretty as they are. All right. Can you guys tell what bag it is just from seeing the box? The husband didn't get to see the bag yet, even though he took me. He waited for me. Here it is. Oh, I love it. You ready, guys? Oh, it's the Garden Party 30 in a taupe. It's what I wanted. If you guys remember last week, I was at Hermès and they offered me a Garden Party 36 in Rouge H. And I did think the color was nice, but it wasn't what I really wanted. I wanted some sort of gray-ish, ideally. Pink, purple, blue, green. So getting the call for a taupe was absolutely perfect. She asked me if I wanted any Twillies. And, you know, I have the Twilly on the handles of my Picotin, and I thought, oh, you know, maybe just like one, do something different so it's not the same thing on every bag. And we opted to do the little bow. This is a Naganda leather. It does look very similar to Clement's, but she let me know that the garden parties have the Naganda leather. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I am not a connoisseur on all the Hermès leathers or anything, but I can tell you it is so soft. So I'll try to give you guys a close-up. I don't know if you can really see the green and the gristling green in there. So this bag is the taupe, and then it does have the white stitching. Here's the back. It is, you know, again, more of a quiet luxury bag. It doesn't have Hermès printed all over it. It does say it on the button in the middle there, if you can read that. This bag does not have feet on it. Not a really big deal for me. I will definitely put in some mod shots to show you guys as well. I am 5'2" for reference. Inside the bag, it has a canvas lining. The bottom is the leather, and then it has one zip pouch right here. And you can really fit a lot in here. Again, this is the 30. So when you're looking at a 30, that is the length across the bottom. So that's 30 centimeters in length. It does also have these buttons here on the side so that you can extend it out if you want to give yourself some more room. Now for me, I don't expect to be doing that. I will plan to have it buttoned on the sides there. And then it does have the button in the top here for that added security. And for me, you know, I will definitely wear this on the crook of my arm. You know, I don't know if I could really fit it all the way up my arm. You know, I can, but it's very tight, not comfortable. So for me, this is definitely going to be a crook of the arm bag or a top handle bag, which is definitely okay with me. I am in love. I think that I have now gotten purse piece with Hermès non-quota bags. And that's what I actually told my essay today. So I have a Picotin 18, I have it in the Loop 18, and now the Garden Party 30. So for me, I think I've reached Hermès non-quota bag purse piece. I'm so excited. You know, again, I talked to you guys that I would be open to a Birkin, but that's not something I'm, you know, gonna go buy on the aftermarket or anything like that, buying it secondhand. If I get offered it at store, you know, I'll be ecstatic and I'll definitely pick it up. You know, I feel like I have had pretty good luck. So I got my first Picotin 18, it was either the end of July or beginning of August. And then when I went to Spain for work, I was able to purchase the In the Loop bag online and ship to store. And now I got offered this bag. Today is November 11th. So I feel that I've been very fortunate in a short amount of time to get this many bags. And then, you know, like I said, also last week I was offered the Garden Party 36. I do think about a Constance potentially. I don't know. I know that some of them are kind of pricey. I'd have to really look at what they cost to see if that is worth it to me. This was really on the cusp of my bag prices, to be honest with you. And it would have been way cheaper in Europe. But, you know, if I go to Europe, I have to see like, hey, can I get one of these on the website? They're not as easy. And, you know, I got so fortunate to get the taupe color, which I really wanted. I wanted to ask you guys also, what do you think? Should I hang a rodeo charm here in addition to the bow, or do you think it'll just be too much? You know, I want it to just look cute and classy and elegant. I don't want to overdo it and have it be too much. So I'm curious what you guys think. I do have the gray Pegasus that I could put on here that I haven't used yet. And then I do have the Rodeo charm that is in the chocolate. And then it has a pink string and pink saddle as well. So I would have that to complement the bag. Do you guys think I should put Twillys on the handles, or do you like the bow? I'm curious what you guys think. Or if you think there's another color Twilly that I should maybe consider that would complement the bag, you know, I'd be interested to hear that. I'd also love to hear from you guys who have a Garden Party 30 and what your thoughts on the bag are. I could not wait to unbox this because I want to wear it tomorrow to work, and you know, I just love it. This has been on my wish list for a little while now, and my husband's like, I'm so sick of hearing about the Garden Party. So, you know, it was so sweet because even when I got offered the Garden Party last week and I turned it down, I was so bummed. And he's like, you know, I'm going to try to get you a Garden Party. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not going to happen. You have no relationship or anything. But it was just so sweet, you know, that he was going to try to do that for me. And then, you know, having this comes through today, he knew what that meant to me, so that's why he was rushing home from work to take me. So that meant a lot. I'm very, very fortunate to have a husband who understands my bag obsession and doesn't give me a hard time about it. He did, however, give me a limit. He said the bag, 1 Twilly, the end. I think he called it a twirly though, actually. So I was kind of laughing, but you know, I knew what he meant, and he meant the right thing. He just didn't say it right, but I thought that was cute. So I'll give you guys one more twirl here. Again, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the bag. If you think there's anything else I should do to accessorize it to make it look cuter, definitely love to hear from you. Is a Garden Party on your wish list? And if it is, what size? You know, would you go smaller to the 23? Would you want to go a little larger to the 36? Again, I am 5'2", and for a reminder, the reason I turned down the 36 for myself is the SA was kind of saying he felt that I was a little too petite for that bag. You know, I am short, can't help it. It is what it is. And this one does kind of suit me a little better. I will also make sure that I include a picture. I did try on a Twilly that was like a really pretty pink and red on the opposite side. So she put that one on one side with a bow and this one on the other side with a bow, so you guys can see that as another little pop of color. But I went with a neutral, just thinking because I do have the pink bag if I want to pop a color, and then I have this neutral, and then I have the black in the loop. And I do have a yellow Twilly to go with that. So I thought something more neutral would be good here. But oh guys, I love it. I'm so happy. I'm so, so happy. I'm at Hermès purse piece. So, all right guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, whether you're here for the luxury or you're just here to see Winston. We are so glad that you did take some time to spend with us today. Again, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, I do hope you would consider doing so that you can join our growing community of bag and luxury lovers and keep up with me. Remember guys, no matter what, there's always room for just one more bag. See you soon. Bye.